Forget about the rest of the world. Pay attention to India. The message from two very prominent economists and investors, Mohamed El-Erian, the co-CEO of PIMCO, and Michael Spence, the Nobel laureate who focuses on emerging markets, in the Financial Times today with a message to investors and really to the world at large. Pay attention to what's happening in the Indian economy. They say it will determine political and economic developments in its region around the world. Growth has slowed there significantly. The fiscal deficit is sizable. Internal political conflicts are increasing. Just some of the risks there surrounding India. They say it's a systemic risk, and you should definitely be watching this as closely as we're watching, say, Europe and China.
Well, I'm watching shares of Apple right now. They're a little change in the pre-market, but we pay attention to it because it makes up a fifth of the NASDAQ 100, which is, of course, the basis for the ETF, the popular ETF. Sell-side research on Apple from Gene Munster of Piper Jaffray on the gross margin story. This is the proportion of sales left after you subtract all the production costs. And what happened was that Apple launched a whole suite of new products in the last couple of weeks, and that's going to affect the gross margin, the profitability. Gene Munster writes that as Apple pushes the envelope to create competitive products, both aesthetically and technologically, the longer-term margins are unlikely to return to the 45-47% peak number seen in the past year. We do think Apple can maintain low 40% margins moving forward.